It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we'll get to see a battle for conference superiority. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Arizona Cardinals on Monday Night Prime Time.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, partner. A couple of teams that were similar dwellers a year ago, but as we've seen being around the league for a while, man, that can change one season to the next.
And how often do we see, Mike, a team that finished at the bottom of their division just a year later be the division champion? I'm not suggesting that it's easy or necessarily that these two teams are going to find themselves in that position. But the NFL is made up of a formula that says you don't have to stay long forever. If you make the right decisions, you can go from worst to first very quickly.
The kicker, Chad Ryland, ready to get things started. And off we go from Glendale. Here's Ladd McConkey to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Chargers led out by Justin Herbert in his 5th season out, Greg, as the Charger QB, a guy we saw win the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic, and he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. First-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate, bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
He's going to keep it himself. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing now is Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the 1st down with something underneath and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the 1st down.
Buda Baker with the coverage defensively, able to break that one up.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given, but it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Pistol here for Herbert. He connects with Disley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Here's Dobbins. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down. Shotgun now for Herbert. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Now, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. But that big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Herbert. Over the top, he's got it. Quentin Johnston, touchdown Chargers. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball, it's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
His kick is good. Makes the score Chargers 7, Cardinals nothing.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. To return is Greg Dortch. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Cardinals come out. They're led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray, 1st overall pick in 2019. Wows you with those highlight plays over the years. Off the injury, Greg, the Cardinals quarterback, is once again the exciting Kyler Murray.
Quarterbacks like him are just so hard to defend, Mike, because not only can they beat you with their arm and their ability to process and spread the ball out to the other playmakers, but it's their ability to hurt you when things break down. It's just hard to defend plan B, plan C. You might defend plan A really well, but man, I'll tell you, you just can't simulate his speed in practice. You can't simulate his ability to make guys miss and extend plays. When that coverage breaks down or that defensive front doesn't get home, he can make you pay in a lot of different ways.
So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. The Chargers out to the early lead. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. And he'll get about 5.
The tackle back at the 47-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again here to Conner. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
On 3rd down, Murray. That'll be taken in by Conner. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. But what does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
A short one here, caught by McBride. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 14-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Murray. Now he'll run. And he's in. Murray. Touchdown, Arizona.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Chad Ryland now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cardinals come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return is McConkey. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chargers offense and receiver Quentin Johnston set to take over once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to...
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll have more from Glendale after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll give it to Dobbins. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. E.J. Dallas, the return man. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Cardinals offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
I just love the feel this tight end has, Mike, for the defense when they play zone coverage. Certain guys, they want to run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and they end up going from uncovered space to covered space, but not the case here. He knew he was open. He knew he was in the right spot. He stayed open. The quarterback delivered a good ball.
Here's 2nd and 6. To throw again is Murray. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Throwing again is Murray. 1st down throw there is incomplete. On play action, Murray. The ball's out. The Chargers have it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet At the end of the game, and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
The Chargers offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, but he's got it. He's picked up a first down. Now, Herbert. This throw taken in by Hurst. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Herbert now on first down. He's got it at the 7. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Herbert. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers will move out to a 14-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. Great tight ends in the game to start the drive. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Khalil Mack, multiple-time All-Pro there on the tackle. Second down, Murray. In trouble, and down he goes.
By Joey Bosa, a 7-yard loss brings up third down.
So we hit halftime, and the visiting Chargers are on top as we send you to Orlando. Gonna check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime reports. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cards offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Murray now on 2nd down. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
He's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard. Now Murray. And that is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Chargers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. Pass to the tight end, Hurst. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So often, the only way to combat the perfect blitz call is to beat the blitz with the ball. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to find his open man and get the ball out of his hand because he holds on to that ball for 1 count longer. And most likely was going to result in a sack.
There is his tight end, Disley. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A run with Dobbins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Now he takes off. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, but he's got it. He's picked up a first down. They continue to roll, continue to move the chains. That was a gain of 15.
When you're game planning during the week for a mobile quarterback like this, on every down, you have to have somebody to account for him. You can see why here. He's able to escape the pocket, turn into a runner, and he can take every play and make it a big play.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down.
That is such a critical area on the field, Mike, between the hash marks and the numbers. Everyone wants to control the middle of the field. Every offense is targeting it. So what does the defense do? They really pack it. So for a quarterback to be able to put this ball out on the perimeter, it just really stresses these defenses, especially in their coverages.
A run on 1st and goal. And he will power his way into the end zone. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, L.A. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Kicker now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chargers will take a 21-7 lead.
Cardinals 7.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. DJ Dallas now to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They go play action now. Murray. He keeps it himself. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
So there's a fine line, Mike, between giving your wide receivers every chance they can to get open downfield, but at the same time, you can't stress your protection. I think he does a nice job in this case understanding that balance. He escapes the pocket, turns into a runner, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
They'll run it on 1st down with Connor. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Murray will throw. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a Cardinals 1st down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Murray. He'll try to work the screen with Connor. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
He's going to air this one out for Jones.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
3rd and 5. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. He's got his tight end. That's Ryman. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
That's caught left side by Ryman. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Murray's going to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, Murray. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on downs.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
The Chargers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Now it's Dobbins. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He gets this one complete to Johnston. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll go with a counter on 1st down. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Takes it down to the 15-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half, no points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from Glendale.